stolen them.
Don't dramatize. We haven't stolen all his furniture. Just 2 chairs, the sofa, the table, the lamp, and the bowl, that's all.
And the Buddha. It's more valuable than anything.
Do stop worrying, darling.
You don't know Harold. He can't bear anyone to even touch his antiques.
Look, we'll take everything back as soon as Mrs. Banner leaves. Just stop being dreary.
Frankly, I don't think we should have done it in the first place. I mean, whatever. Anyways, Harold or me.
Why not? The room looks divine now. Just look at it.
Darling, Georgina Banberger is a multi-millionaire. She's lived her life against the sort of furniture. A few stolen bits aren't going to impress her. If you ask me, it looked much better to her if she found me exactly as I really am. Poor artist. It might touch her heart.
It might, but it certainly won't impress Daddy.
Oh my God, as if I would forget. Why yet invite a monster father, I can't think.
Not again.
Well, it's too bloody much. He's going to be persuaded I'm a fit husband for you just by watching some famous collector buy some of my work. Frankly, I don't think he deserves to have another son-in-law.
He just wants some proof that you can earn your own living.
And what if Miss Banberger doesn't like my work?
Oh, she will. Just stop worrying.
Get me a whiskey. I've got a full boat here. It's all going to be a disaster. An A1 copper bottom 24-karat disaster.
The trouble with you is you're what Daddy calls a DD, a determined defeatist.
The more I hear about your daddy, the more I hate him. I love the military man anyways, and in any case, he's bound to hate me.
Look, darling, all you have to do is stand up to him. Daddy's only a bully when he thinks people are afraid of him.
Well, I am.
But I don't even met him.
That doesn't make any difference. I'm a complete physical coward. Smell it on my breath.
Oh, don't be ridiculous here.
Thanks.
What could he do to you?
Well, for one thing, I could refuse to let me marry you.
That's sweet.
I like your yellow. It goes with your hair.
Take your time. Stop.
Well, you look fine.
Really?
I mean it. I've never seen you look so lovely.
Tell me, friend, have there been many before me?
Oh, thousands.
Seriously.
Seriously.
What about that girl in the photo?
Oh, she lasts about 3 months.
When?
2 years ago.
What was her name?
Cleo.
What was she like?
She was a painter, very honest, very loving, and just about as cozy as a steel razor blade.
When was the last time you saw her?
I told you 2 years ago.
Why is her photograph still in your bedroom drawer?
Just things, that's all. Here, give me a kiss. What in the world is like you?
Tell me something. Did you like it better with her or with me?
Okay, look. People are going to be here any minute. Why don't you just put on a record? It better be something for your father. What does he like?
He doesn't like anything except military marches.
I might have guessed as much. Wait, I think I've got some. Check the last record over there. It's the orange cover. It's called Marching and Murdering with Sousa or something.
This one?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Look, how do you switch on?
Last knob on the left. And be sure to plug it in. Let's pray. God, please let this evening go all right. Let Miss Banberger like my work and buy some. Let Harold's monster father like me. And let our neighbor Harold Orange never find out that we, oh yeah, borrow his furniture behind his back. Amen. Blast! We blew a fuse! The record player must have caused it. We need another fuse.
Where's the box?
The hallway?
Have you any candles?
I don't think so.
What about matches?
There should be someone who drinks the table. here, trying to bloody play her. Darling?
Nothing here.
Damn! Would you believe it? Yes, I'm coming. Hello? Well. How are you? I'm good. Fine. Just fine. Carol, darling, look in the bedroom, will you?
Oh, but I haven't finished in here yet.
I just remembered. There should be a fuse up there. In that drawer where you found the photograph. Go and check, will you?
Oh, no, I didn't see anything there. I don't think there are.
Don't argue, just look.
All right, keep your hairpiece on.
Look, I didn't mean that. I'm sure there's some there. You must have missed them.
Well, what about the matches?
We'll have to mend them in the dark, that's all.
Oh, God, how dreary.
Well, how are you? Good. That's just fine. Fine. Stop saying what? Oh, sorry. Carol, darling? Clea, what are you doing here? I thought you weren't visiting. But you've hardly been gone 6 weeks. Where are you speaking from? Oh, the air terminal. Oh, well, it's not that great an idea tonight, Clea. I'm afraid I'm terribly busy tonight. Business.
There's nothing here except your dreary socks, I told you.
Try the other doors. Look, I can't talk. If I call you tomorrow, where will you be? Look, Clea, I told you no, not tonight. I know it's just around the corner, that's not the point. I can't just come around. The situation has changed. Things happen this past month.
I can't see anything, Britt, please.
I've got to go. Look, I can't talk about this on the phone. Has it got to do with what? I mean, yes, of course it does. You can't expect things to be frozen, can you?
There's nothing here. Haven't we any matches at all?
Oh, just stop wailing! No, not you. I'll call you tomorrow. Goodbye. Bloody table doesn't stand up.
What is that?
Just a chump. Did you find fuse?
I can't find anything in this. We've got to get some matches.
I'll try. I'll try the pub.
Help! Oh, please, someone help me.
Miss Vertical, is that you?
Mr. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Miller?
Yes!
Oh, thank God you're there. I'm so frightened.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Why? You lights gone out too.
Yes.
Here, take a seat. Where? Could be a blackout.
I don't think so. The street lights are on in the front. I saw them from the landing.
Oh. It must be the massive fuse box. It controls the whole house.
Where's that?
Down in the cellar, it's all sealed up. No one's allowed to touch it but the electricity people. They'll have to come around and repair it themselves.
So you have to get them quick.
How?
Oh, Father, of course. Don't be so futile.
They won't come around this time of night.
Oh, don't be such a dainty darling trot.
Do you by any chance have a match on you?
I'm afraid I haven't. So improvident of me. And I'm absolutely terrified of the dark.
Oh, sorry, darling. This is Miss Vertical, Miss Melvin.
How do you do? How do you do? Isn't this frightful?
Oh, perhaps we could put Mrs. Banbury off tonight.
Well,
numbers in the book, miss, but I'm afraid I can't see. No, 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 no. There's no need to apologize. I'm not blind, I just can't see. We've had a fuse. No, we haven't any matches. Miss, please, this is an emergency. Thank you. City staff businesses.
Oh, you're so right, Miss Winter.
Look, miss, I don't want the number. I can't dial it. Oh, have you ever tried to dial a number in the dark? I just want to be connected. Thank you. Miss Furnival, do you by any remote chance have a candle on you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Miller.
Oh, hello, yes, yes, yes. I'd like to report a main views on 18 Scarlatti Gardens. My name is Miller. Yes, yes, all right. Hold buddy!
If I might suggest, Harold Gorringe opposite might have some candles. He's away for the weekend, but always leaves his key under the mat.
Yes, what a good idea. That's just the sort of sensible thing he would have. Here, darling, take this and I'll go and see. Darling, the table over against you. Yes.
Are you all right, Mr. Miller?
I'm bloody. It's been the worst night of my life.
Hello? Hello? Oh, this would have to happen tonight. It's just Prince's luck. Is it something special tonight, then, Miss Belfield? It couldn't be more special if it tried. Oh, dear. May I ask why? Have you heard of a German named Georgina Badberger? Indeed, yes. Isn't she the richest woman in the world? Yes! Hello? Well, she's coming here tonight. Tonight? In about 20 minutes, to be exact. And to make matters worse, she's apparently stone deaf. How extraordinary. May I ask why she's coming? Well, she saw some photos of Brinsley's work and apparently got madly excited. She's a great collector. Brinsley would be absolutely made if Badberger bought a piece of his. Oh, how exciting. It's his big break. Well, it was until a moment ago. Oh, my dear, you must get some help. Jiggle that thing. Hello? Perhaps the bomb's fallen and everyone's dead! Please don't say things like that, even in levity. Hello? Oh, yes, this is number 18 Scarlatti Gardens. I'm afraid we've had the most dreary fuse. It's what's laughingly known as the master box. We want a little man! Well, they can't all have the flu. Oh, please try, it's screamingly urgent. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a lot of help. They said they might send someone around later. We're not here to help, Mike. In my young days, you paid for service and you got satisfaction. Nowadays, all you get is some idiots swearing at you. Would you like a drink? I don't drink, thank you. My dear father, being a Baptist minister, strongly disapproved of alcohol.
Don't laugh. Dirty money there.
In here, Daddy!
Lie down, Karen. I almost knocked myself over in a damn milk bottle.
We've got a fuse! Nothing's working! Oh, what a relief, a light. Huh. This is my father, Colonel Melvett. Miss Furnival, she's from across the hall.
Good evening.
I'm taking refuge for a moment with Mr. Miller. I'm not very good in the dark.
When did this happen?
5 minutes ago, the main thingy just went.
And where is this young man of yours?
In the flat opposite, he's looking for some candles.
You mean he hasn't got any?
No, we can't even find matches.
I see. M.O. No organization. Bad sign.
Daddy, please, it could happen to any of us.
Not to me. What the hell is that?
It's Brinsley's work.
Is it? By Jove, then how much does that cost?
I think he's asking $50 for it.
My God.
Daddy, how do you like the flat?
have cost a pretty penny, huh? He must be quite well off. By Jove, it's got pretty colors.
Do you know Mr. Gorringe? Oh, very well indeed. We're excellent friends. He has such lovely things. Oh, what? His furniture. Surely. Oh, my goodness. Oh, damn it. Why don't you take a look in there? It's Brinsley's studio. There's something I particularly want you to see before he comes back. Please take a look. Please.
Very well, Dumpling. Anything to oblige. Excuse me.
Miss Furnival. You're a sport, aren't you? I am. What is this furniture doing in here? It belongs to Harold Gorringe. I know. We've done something absolutely dreadful. We've stolen all of his best pieces and put Bryn's old bits in his room. But why? It's disgraceful. Because Bryn's got nothing, Miss Furnival, nothing at all. He's as poor as a church mouse. If Daddy had seen the place as it looks normally, he would have forbidden our marriage on the spot. Mr. Gorringe wasn't there to ask, so we just took the chance. If Harold Gorringe knew that anyone had touched his furniture or his porcelain, he'd go out of his mind. And as for that Buddha, it's the most precious piece he owns. It's worth hundreds of dollars. Oh, Miss Furnival, you won't give us away, will you? Please, we're desperate, and it's only for an hour. Oh, very well, I won't betray you. Thank you. But it'll have to go back exactly as it was, just as soon as Mrs. Badriver and your father leave. Oh, Miss Furnival, I swear you're an angel. Oh, do have a drink. Oh, no, you don't. Have a lemonade. Thank you. That I will refuse.
And that's supposed to be sculpture.
It's not supposed to be an X.
They make good garden implements. I'd like them for turning the soil.
That's not very funny, Daddy.
Sorry, Dumpling. Speak as you find.
I wish you wouldn't call me dumb.
Well, there's no point in wasting this. We may need it.
Oh, don't worry, Miss Furnival. I'm sure Bryn will be back in just a minute with some candles. Then I'll leave, of course. I don't want to be in your way. Oh, not at all. Bryn!
Hello?
Did you find anything?
Can't see anything. There's candles in there. I don't know where they are. Did you get the electric people?
They said they might send someone around later.
How much later?
They don't know.
That's a long haul. What a look at. A bloody candle in the house, a death in there to show sculpture to, and your monster father to keep happy. Good evening.
This is my father, Colonel Melkett.
Good evening, sir. I see you being there. Oh. I was expecting some monsters. Maybe for monsters, maybe for monsters. They rang up and said they might have a look around. You know. Well.
You seem to be in a spot of trouble.
No, not really. I mean, just you. It's nothing really. I mean, we have no time. It won't be the first case I survive, and I dare say it won't be the last.
In the meantime, you have no matches, right?
Right.
No candles, right?
Right.
No BE, right?
B.E.?
Basic efficiency.
Oh, I wouldn't say that exactly.
By that, I mean the simple state of being at attention in life. Hey, at attention.
Sorry.
Rather than at ease.
Well, I'm certainly not at ease.
So what are you going to do about it?
Do
Don't echo me, sir. I don't like it.
you don't like it? I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
Now look you here. This is an emergency. Anyone can see that.
No one can see anything, sir. That's an emergency.
Spare me your humor, sir, if you don't mind. Let's look at the situation objectively, right?
Right.
Problem? Darkness. Solution? Light. Weapons, candles, matches, flashlights, anything else?
Yes. Weapons, matches, candles, flashlights, anything else.
Now, where might you find any or all of those at this time of night?
I have to say this idea.
The pub, of course. Of course, yes. You have a pub close by, haven't you?
Oh, yes, I spent all my time there. A little bit of my time 2 minutes a day at most.
It won't be closed yet if you hurry.
Yes, sir. Clarity of mind has saved the day, sir. Thank you.
Well, hurry up, man.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, darling.
Thank you, my sweet.
Stop that at once!
Anybody there? Harold? Brinsley? It's Harold, he's back!
Oh,
The furniture! What's going on there? Oh, nothing, Harold. Brinsley? Don't go there, don't go there. Come on. Yes. We've had a fuse, Harold. It's dark. It's all over the house. Oh, have you phoned the electric people? Yes. Oh my, it's rather cozy in the dark, isn't it? So you're back from your weekend then? Oh, weekend? I certainly am, dear. I couldn't take it anymore. It rained the whole bloody time. I feel damn to my panties. Well, have a drink and tell us all about it. Oh, us. Who's here then?
I am Mr. Orange.
Bernie.
Taking refuge, I'm afraid. You know how I get dark.
The thing is beginning to go. There we go. Who are you?
Oh, sir, may I present to you my neighbor? This is Harold Orange, Colonel Malkin. Oh, how do?
How do you do?
And this is, of course, Miss Nugget, Harold Orange.
Hello.
Here, Harold, let me take your cape. Oh, do be careful. It's sopping wet.
You have no manners, I suppose.
What did you know, Colonel, but I haven't?
What the devil did you do that for?
Oh, I'm saving your wig, Colonel. It's failing fast, and you may need it later. Oh, wait, on second thought, I do have matches.
Matches?
Ooh, here we go. Oh, I got the right edit. Oh, what was that? A draft! No, can't conceal that in this room. It's impossible. Cross currents. Don't know what you're talking about. What's up with you? Nothing. Nothing at all. Have you got a dead body in here or something? Oh, no, of course not. It's just, it's dangerous. Deeply dangerous. We could all die in this room, actually. Die? Yes. Of course, I've just remembered. It's something they always warn you about in all houses. The main fuse and the gas pipes are close together.
So what about
Well, here we go. During electrical blowouts, the gas supplies can be damaged. Yes. It happens all the time. They're practically famous for it. And they say you must avoid all naked flames till they're mended. Right, Carol?
Yes, Brent's absolutely right. In fact, they warned me about it on the phone this evening when I called. They said whatever you do, don't strike a match till the fuse is mended. It's, terribly, terribly dangerous. You can't imagine.
Yes. You see?
So then why didn't you warn me about it, Buckley?
I forgot.
Really?
Oh, goodness, we must take care.
Take care, we certainly must. Here, Carol. Let's all have a drink. Cheer us all up. Oh, I would love to after the journey I have had tonight. I swear to God, there were 35 people in that compartment if there was one. Babes in arms, toddlers, 2 nuns, 3 yapping dogs, and a sausage to eat from New Haven to New York. It's a bloody disgrace. Just let me go and clean up. You can do that here. Oh. I really must unpack. Do that. No, I hate to leave clothes in a suitcase longer than I absolutely must. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a crazy suit. Nonsense! We can't have you walking about in the dark. You'll knock yourself unconscious. No, Harold, you know how accidents come. No, you just stay here with us. And relax. Harold, fetch Harold.
drink, for God's sake.
Well, you're in a bossy mood tonight. Darkness must bring out the dominant in you.
What will you have, Mr. Gorge? Women, beer, or Tibet?
Come again.
Women, whiskey, beer, vodka, or dear old standby Tibet?
Well, I can see you're a camp one. It's all the same to you. I'll have a drop of Jeanette, please, and some lime juice.
Young man, do I have to keep reminding you that you are in an emergency? You have a guest arriving any second.
Yes, I forgot.
Try the pub, try the neighbors, try the gamble, please, but get some light.
Yes, of course, Colonel. Carol, can I have a word with you, please?
What now?
Just a minute, Colonel.
Oh, Mr. Gorge, it's so exciting. You'll never guess who's coming here tonight.
Who is it?
Yes.
The Queen.
Oh, you are ridiculous.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Think. Oh, I can't. Oh, thing's a nightmare.
Is that boy touched or what?
Touched? He's a lollipop.
Oh, what?
An absolute sweetie. I've known him since he first came here. There's not many secrets we can keep from each other, I can tell you.
Really?
I'm going to have to get all of Harold's furniture back into his room right now.
In the dark?
We can't get lights if we do.
So come on, Fernie, don't be such a tease. Who is it that's coming?
I'll give you a clue. It's someone with money.
Money? Let me think.
Carol!
Look, can you just tell them that it was a joke?
You don't understand. Harold can't bear anyone to touch his treasure. It's bad enough in his china shop. The things he brings back home are absolutely sacred. Do you want him to call me a liar for your father? Because that's exactly what he'll do.
Brinkley!
Look, I'm not exaggerating. He gets absolutely murderous when he's upset. He turns into a mad killer inside 10 seconds.
How on earth can we do it? You can't take all that stuff out in the dark and bring all things back without anyone knowing. It's impossible.
Look who's being the DVD now.
Brinkley! What are you two doing up there?
Oh, it's no use, Colonel. You can't hear anything up there.
You hold the fort. Serve drinks, keep things going, leave everything else to me. I'll get it all back, I promise.
You can't. It's impossible.
Brinkley!
Look, darling, you have to trust me. Just do your part. I'll do mine.
Get down here, Miller!
Yes, sir, right away. Help is definitely on its way.
Make it fast, man.
Carol will serve drinks. For guest arrives, just explain the situation to him.
Would you like me to come with you?
No, God, just stay, dry up those white clothes, Harold. Nice gin and lime to do you wonders. Shan't be a minute, everyone. Bye.
Well, now, it's Jeanette and wine for Mr. Gorge, and I suppose Winnie for Daddy, and I'll have a nice glass of beer and tonic.
And how on earth do you expect to do all of that in the dark?
Oh, I remember the exact way I put the bottles. It's very simple.
Love, just let me strike a match. It can't be all that dangerous. Not just for a single second.
Oh, no. Do you want to blow us all up, Mr. Gorge? Oh, poor Mrs. Banner would find me. Teensy weensy bits of us. Very messy food.
Badburger? Is that who's coming? Georgina Badburger?
Yes. To see Mr. Miller's work. Isn't it exciting?
Well, I never. Of course. Money. You know, I read an article about her in last week's Sunday paper. They say she's known as the mystery millionaire. She's deaf, almost completely. Deaf as a post. And she spends all of her time alone, indoors, with a private collection. She hardly ever goes out except to visit a gallery or a studio. That's the life. If I had that sort of money, that's what I would do. Just collect all the china and porcelain I wanted.
never met them there. I've always wondered if they feel different to us. I mean, their actual skins.
Their skins?
Yes. I've always imagined they must be softer than ours, like the skins of ladies when I was a girl. What an interesting idea.
Oh, she's very fanciful, is Miss Furnival. Real imagination. I always say she could have been a writer.
Very kind of you, Mr. Gorge. Always so generous with your comments. But this is by no means fancy. In my day, softness of skin was considered quite a sign of refinement. Nowadays, of course, middle class let alone soft.
You know, you're so right, Fernie. It's all going to the dogs. Everywhere you look. Take that word you just used. Refinement. It used to mean something. Something elegant and old world. Something gracious. You said it to most people nowadays. They think it has something to do with sugar.
That is the tragedy of our times, Mr. Gorge. And such a charming word, too. Refinement.
You and I are never going to hear that word spoken properly again in our lifetime, Miss Furnival. People nowadays just don't give a damn.
Excuse me.
They haven't got a clue, and they don't give a damn, and you and I have simply got to get used to it.
You know, my father always used to say, the game's up, my girl. The middle class is as dead as the dodo.
Your,
Poor father. How right he was.
your father was a professional man.
He was a man of God.
How are those drinks coming along, Dumpling?
Oh, fine, Daddy. There'll be just 1 minute.
Let me help you.
Oh. Oh, here, Daddy. You can take this lemonade to Miss Furnival if you'd like.
Very well.
Oh, here, Daddy. Lemonade for Miss Furnival.
Right you are, Dumpling. So your father was a minister then?
He was a saint, Colonel. I'm only thankful he never lived to see the rudeness and vulgarity of life today.
Rudeness and vulgarity, that is it to a T, Miss Furnival. Honestly, the manners of some people today are absolutely beyond belief. Did I tell you what happened in my china shop last Friday? I don't think I did.
No, Mr. Orange, I don't think so.
Well, it was about 9:45, and I was just opening them. I was dusting off the teapots. You know, Wedgwood collects and does something shocking. And who would you know it when Mrs. Levitt walks in? You know that ginger-haired bitch I was telling you about?
Lemonade, Miss Furnival.
Most kind.
So, in she comes with this vase that I sold to her last week. It used to be a bit of a birthday present for some old geezer she's having a bit of a ding-dong with somewhere. Hoping to collect all of his loot when he drops diabetes.
There is hell.
What's the matter, Daddy?
It's a blasted rocking chair. I didn't see a blasted rocking chair there before.
You'll want to watch out for that. It's in pretty ropey condition. I've told Brinsley about it several times. Anyway, this vase. It's a nice bit of calm sea porcelain, blue and white, absolutely authentic. And I let her have it for $60. She got infinitely the best deal out of that, no questions asked. So in she walks, her hair done in one of those befalked hairdos, tarty, French-like. It would have looked elegant on a girl half her age with twice her looks.
Oh!
Exactly, you know the sort. So in she flounces, and she says to me, Mr. Gorringe, I've been cheated.
No.
Yes. And then she says, Mr. Gorringe, I took this vase down to Bill Everett's in the market, and he says it wasn't what you called it at all, Chinese and very rare. He says it was a piece of 20th century trash from Taiwan.
How dreadful, Mr. Gorringe. What did you do?
I keep calm. I always do when I cry. Does he? I say. Does he? Yes, and I thank you very much to give me my money back. Well, I counted to 10, and then I let her
stuff. You get lovely colors, very fine.
Oh, what statue's that then, Colonel?
The one on the packing case, sir. Very delicate.
Oh, I didn't know Brinsley possessed any Chinese stuff. What's it up there? The statue.
Well, now, we've all got drinks. I'd like to propose Daddy's regimental toast. Raise your glasses, everyone, to the 25th North. Confusion to its enemies. I'll drink to that. Confusion.
Of the old 25th.
That's very touching of you, Dumpling. Very touching of you indeed. Damn it, that's gin.
I've got the lemonade.
Oh, horrible. Quite horrible. That would be alcohol, I suppose. Oh, dear. How unpleasant.
Colonel, you changed me. Yeah. And then love changing with me. All right, well, let's try that one again. Bottoms up.
Quite. I can't stand another minute of this. This is ridiculous. If I blow us up, then I blow us up. I don't care, Dumpling. There was a Buddha there when I came in. Where is it now?
A Buddha? I didn't know Brinsley possessed any Buddhas.
I don't. What the hell are you doing down there?
I mean, I wouldn't have. I'm a Confucian. Let's not be rash, Colonel. Don't need claims, remember?
Don't be impertinent. Did you go to the pub?
Certainly, but it was closed.
You couldn't have. Not that time.
Oh, but it was. Oh, needs must when the devil drives, Miss Burnable. Whatever the hell that means.
Now look here. There is something very peculiar going on in this room. I may not know art, Miller, but I know men. I know a liar in the light, and I know one in the dark.
Daddy, please.
All the same, I would like your public oath that you went out to that public house. Well,
Frank, Daddy's talking to you.
what are you hollering for?
Yes. What? Yes, he's absolutely right.
Well then, what's your answer?
That's a very perceptive remark, methinks, sir.
Now look you here. I have been extremely patient with you, young man. If you think that I am going to let my daughter marry a born liar, you are very much mistaken.
Daddy.
Let me handle this, Dumpling.
What is there to handle, for heaven's sake, sir?
Mary? Did he say Mary?
That's a general idea.
You and this young lady, Bryn?
I was laughingly known as engaged. Subject, of course, to Daddy's approval.
Well, I never.
Harold, please, we were keeping it a secret.
Evidently. How long did we going on then?
A few months.
You sly cat.
Look, Harold, I meant to tell you, you were the only person I was going to tell.
But you didn't.
I never got around to it.
You chose to keep it from me.
I didn't choose, I just forgot.
Say no more. There's no obligation to share confidences. We've only been neighbors for 3 years. I've always assumed that there was more than a geographic closeness in between us. But obviously, I was mistaken.
Oh, don't start getting huffy, Harold.
I'm not getting anything. Just teach me to not bank on silly, stupid friendships.
Come, man.
Oh, come now, Mr. Gorge. We haven't told anybody. Not a single soul, really.
At the moment, Dumpling, there's nothing to tell, and I am not sure there is going to be.
Look, Colonel, I'm afraid that we got off on the wrong foot. If it's my fault, I do apologize.
My father. Always good to say. To forgive divine. I thought there was somebody else. So many people talking. May I help you, Miss Furlong? No, thank you, Miss Melvin. I'm just giving myself another lemonade.
Well, sir, wherever you are,
Here, Colonel.
I'll overlook your damn peculiar behavior this once. But understand this, my daughter is very dear to me. You show me that you can look after her, and I'll consider the whole thing favorably. I can't say fairer than that, can I?
No, sir. Most fair, sir. Most fair.
Of course you can look after me, Daddy.
different nature.
Really, Mr. Gordon, I didn't know that.
Look, Harold, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Can we just be friends?
I'm not sure I can contemplate being friendly with a viper.
Oh, please, Mr. Gordon, you know easy crazy. Forgive and forgetting. Have another drink.
Well, all right. Well, I must say, there is nothing better than having a nice booze up with a pretty girl.
You haven't seen me yet.
I just know it. I've always said to Brinsley, you know, we've got the same taste. I've got the same taste in porcelain as you have in women.
Harold!
Don't be silly, Prim. Why are you so modest? There's nothing to be ashamed about. In fact, it's rather flattering. I found a photograph of one of his old bits from 2 years ago, and I have to say she was pretty stunning in a blousy sort of way.
Which one's that, then? Suppose she means Cleo?
Did you know her, Mr. Gorge?
Why, yes. Or am I speaking out of turn, dear?
Not at all, Harold. I told Carol all about you. Though I must say, I'm surprised you call 3 months a long time.
What was she like?
Although I suppose you'll hardly remember her, Harold.
Why on earth would I?
Since it was 2 years ago you've probably forgotten.
2 years?
2 years ago! Oh.
Well, now that you mention it, I remember her perfectly. I mean, she's not one you can easily forget.
Was she pretty?
No. In fact, I'd say the opposite. She was rather plain.
She wasn't.
Just giving my opinion.
Before.
I was never asked. But now that it's come to it, I think she was rather ugly. For one, she had bad teeth. They were like a picket fence, yellow and spiky. And for another, she had bad skin.
She did nothing of the kind.
She did. I remember it perfectly. It was like new pink wallpaper with an old gray crumbly underneath.
This is disgraceful.
You knew I never liked her, Brinsley. She was too clever by half.
I'm so tiresome. You mean she was as pretentious as her name? Oh, I bet she was. That photograph I found showed her in a sultry peasant blouse.
What the hell is the matter with you, Harold?
With me?
Well, I'm sure it wasn't the Colonel.
What was it, sir?
Cleo!
Who?
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just, I was just remembering her. She was beautiful. And in any case, Harold, I thought you said I was famous for my taste in women.
Aye, but it had its lapses.
Nonsense! She was beautiful and kind and tender and considerate and witty and loyal and adorable in every way.
You told me she was as cozy as a steel racing blade.
Did I? Surely not. That doesn't sound like me.
You told me in this room when I asked you what she was like. She was a painter, very honest, very clever, and just about as cozy.
Steel razor blade. Well, then I said it. So bloody what?
So nothing.
Say what you like, that boy is touched.
What's all this talk about her being kind and tender all of a sudden?
Oh, she could be. Occasionally.
Very rare occasions, I imagine.
So rare. Not so rare at all.
I mean, what exactly? Right, you hear me?
I can explain everything. Go up to that and wait for me there.
Now, do you think this is quite the moment?
I dare say they're going to do some more of that plotting again.
What is it, darling? Has something gone wrong?
It's all back. Every single bit.
You mean we cannot light?
Yes. No.
Why not?
Never mind.
Why do you want me in the bedroom?
I don't. Get away.
Brinsley, what are you two doing up there?
Just a minute, Colonel. I just remembered there's some flashlights in my bedroom. I keep it to blind burglars with. Have another drink, Colonel.
What do you need another? I haven't had one yet.
Oh, Colonel, let me get you one.
No, thank you. I can get one for myself. Let me give you another another lemonade?
No, thank you, Colonel. I'll manage myself.
This is what they mean by a blind date. What the hell is going on?
Nothing, just Georgina Bamberg is only coming to see my work here. Yeah, we've had many feuds.
Is that the reason for all this furtive clutching?
Can't explain things right now.
Oh, who is that frightful girl? Friend. She sounded more than that.
You must know it's Carol. I told you about her.
Oh, really? The idiot again.
Very sweet girl, actually. As a matter of fact, very good friends this past year.
How good. And have you become friends with her father, too?
It's any of your business, they just dropped in to meet Mrs. Bamberg.
What was it you wanted to tell me on the phone tonight?
Nothing.
You're lying.
Please, if you ever love me, wait quietly with no one questions. Hey, I'll come around later and explain everything, I promise.
I don't believe you.
Look, Leah, you have to. Please.
At last, a decent glass of scotch. Are you getting yourself another lemonade?
Oh, yes, thank you.
I'm just wondering if that Bamberger lady is ever going to show up. She's half an hour late already.
Oh, that's nothing, Colonel. Billionaires are always late. It's their style.
I'm sure you're right, Mr. Goldfish. That's how I imagine them. Hands like silk, and always 2 hours late.
No one in the world is like you.
Oh, I missed you badly, Gordon. I had to see you. These past 6 weeks have gotten nothing else.
Leah, please.
I mean, we've known each other for 4 years. We can't just throw each other away like old newspapers.
I don't see why not. You know my politics. You've read all my gossip then. Sure, that's all my entertainment section.
Well, how about a second visit?
Darling, we simply can't talk about this right now. Can you just trust me just for another hour, please?
Of course I can, Gar. You don't want me down there?
No.
Grimsley!
Very well. I'll explain later.
Not tonight.
Either that or I come down and discover your sordid secret.
There is no sordid secret.
Then you won't mind my coming down.
Grimsley! All right. Stay. Quiet. Wait. Oh. Yes. Yes, my sweet.
What are you doing up there? Are you finished?
I've just been looking in the bathroom, my sweet. You never know what you might find back to a clever little cabinet.
Are you trying to mad me, sir? Are you trying to put me in a fury?
Certainly not, sir.
I warn you, Miller, it's not difficult. My furies are not unknown, sir.
May knock your teeth in.
Fred! How dare you talk to Daddy like that?
I wasn't talking to Daddy like that.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. Myself. I was talking to myself. I was saying, if you keep groping about here like this, you may knock your teeth in.
Man, you've got yourself engaged to a lunatic.
There's something going on up there and I'm coming up to find out what it is.
Carol, no, please.
I'm not such a fool as you take me for. I know when you're hiding something. Your voice goes undeceitful. Very, very foxy too.
Now, darling, that's not very ladylike. And I'm sure the colonel would not approve of you going up into a man's bedroom in the dark.
Oh, I'm coming up, Grimsley. I'm coming up.
I'm coming down, Carol. I'm coming down.
Hello, please. Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller. I'm coming from the page.
Good God, it's Bamberger.
Bamberger?
Yes.
Oh. You must have something that's never coming.
No. I'm absolutely delighted you can spare your time. I know how busy you are. Seems like we have the most idiotic investors we've had accused.
You'll have to speak up, dear. She's stone deaf.
We've had a fuse, not the best conditions for seeing sculpture.
Please, not to beg. Me. Oh, what a relief.
Do you always travel with a flashlight?
Oh,
miss. A misunderstanding.
You know, I must say, I love your outfit and that smart little vest.
Like this? Yes, it's so chic, wildly original. But surely you've seen them before. We don't have them.
You didn't part of some exclusive club.
Oh yes, absolutely impossible to get into. You know, my father always used to say, it is easier for a rich man to go through the eye of a needle than for a camel to enter a heaven. Excuse me, but I pressed the time.
Yes, of course.
God in heaven! Is that one of yours?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's amazing! Absolutely fantastic!
Really, you think so?
But definitely, I see it once where lady says.
You knew.
Oh, no question. The two needles of man's breast, self-love and self-hate, both leading to the same point. I might sometime.
Oh, yes, of course. Easy to see you're an expert, Miss.
After 99.
Here, I'd like to try an experiment. Will you feel it in the dark?
Dark.
Yes, of course. I made that piece be felt, not seen. Here, I call it my theory of factual tactility. If it doesn't stab you to the quick, it's not art. Here, darling, why don't you relieve our distinguished guest of her flashlight so she can try it for herself?
Yes, of course.
Follow me. Spread out your arms. Yes. Feel it. I was thinking 15.
$500! Ah, so. Well,
Would you like it then?
very much.
For $500.
Certainly, if I act.
You think you've gone broke then?
No, I mean, I never act.
Now look, madam, I know millionaires are supposed to be eccentric.
What kind of business? Who do you think I am?
Damn it, lady, you must know who you are.
Oh, Mrs. Badger, is this some kind of joke that you like to play? Excuse me, but that is not my name.
Is it?
No, my name is Shapanzik. Francie Emmanuel Shapanzik. Born in Weimar, 1905. Student of philosophy in Heidelberg, 1934. Refugee in Spanish, 1938. Regular appointment absence. Is the electricity board. Electricity?
You mean you're not?
Of course she's not!
But who do you imagine I was?
Well, of all of the nerve!
Please?
You come in here and you proceed to give us a lecture about orgasms, all of this thing is just meant to fuse.
I agree with you, sir, it's monstrous.
It is.
You come in here, a public servant, pretending to be deaf, and then proceed to arraign your employers unasked and uninvited.
Excuse you, but I was invited.
Don't talk back. In my day, you would have been fired on the spot for impertinence.
Oh, Dad is absolutely right. Ever since the Beatles, everybody thinks they can do exactly as they want.
Miller, kindly show us ladies forward.
Yes. Why don't you just go on to the back?
All right, very easy.
Let me show you. Come on, down the stairs.
All right, so Pepper, I leave the light apart for the dark side.
Nothing left from you.
None of this evening is happening right now.
Oh, cheer up, darling. In a few minutes, everything will be all right.
listen. They've given me a terrible night so far, they may do worse.
Oh, I know, darling. You had a filthy evening, poor baby. But I'll fight them with you. I don't care a fig for those naughty old gods. Do you hear me? Not a single little figgy poo.
What's happened?
It's raining.
Don't be stupid!
What?
What's happening over here? Oh, God!
You are. What's that? Oh, I know. The water pipes. They must have gone down too.
Oh, good God!
That must be it.
Don't tell me there's somebody up there.
Lord.
Who's up there? Come on. I know you're there.
It must be you, Mrs. Bunnet.
Who?
Mrs. Bunnet. My cleaning woman. She comes here every Friday, of course.
Oh, what would she be doing here now?
I just remember. I mentioned to her yesterday that I was holding a party tonight. She said she'd come in and tidy up the place for me.
But damn it, man, it's 10 o'clock.
She can't be that conscientious. That's what you told me.
Oh, but she is. One night, when she came around midnight and told me she couldn't sleep thinking how dirty the place was. Ah, she must have just slipped in and upstairs without my knowing.
Well, let's just see if it's her, shall we?
No, she hates being disturbed.
Mrs. Punnett! Is that you? Mrs. Punnett?
Hello. Yes.
Mrs. Punnett, what on earth are you doing up there at this time of night?
I was just giving your bedroom a bit of a tidy, sir.
Where did you come, madam?
That was just 5 minutes ago, sir. I didn't like to disturb you, so I came on up here. But I can't seem to find the light. It's so dark up here. Are you playing one of your kinky games, Mr. Miller?
No, Mrs. Punnett, we had a fuse.
Oh, fuse. I thought it might be one of your kinky games in the dark, sir. Perhaps the one with the mask.
No, it is a fuse, Mrs. Punnett. The man is mending it right now. Lights will be on any minute.
Well, that'll be a relief for you, won't it?
Oh, yes, of course. Now, why don't you just go on home, Mrs. Punnett? There's nothing more you can do here tonight.
Are you sure of that, sir?
Well, yes, of course. I mean, it's pointless, isn't it, with this fuse?
Oh, no, sir. I could clean this place with the eyes shut. I'd like to, really. I'd hate for your guests to see it as it normally is. Underwear on the floor and trash simply everywhere.
Please, what did you say, madam? You don't know that you are in the presence of Mr. Miller's fiancée.
Fiancé!
Yes, I am her father.
Oh, Mr. Miller. I'm so happy for you. Fiancé. Oh, sir, you never told me.
Keeping it a surprise.
Oh, Mr. Miller, how lovely. May I kiss you, sir, please?
It's all
Mr. Miller, I'm so pleased for you. And for you, miss.
Oh, thank you.
And for you, sir.
Thank you,
You must be Miss Clea's father.
Miss Leah. I don't understand.
Oh, you've gotten at last. Well done, Miss Clea. I never thought you would, not after 4 years.
No!
Oh, forgive me, sir, if I'm speaking out of turn, but you must make me take a long time proposing. 4 years is a long time to be courting one woman.
Miss Punnett, please.
4 years?
Well, yes, dear, it's been all that a bit more, hasn't it? And it's just in time, really, isn't it? I mean, it's getting a bit prominent, your little bun in the oven. Oh, miss, I don't mean why that's why I thought the question. Of course it's not. He's always been stuck on you. He told me so not 1 week ago in this room. Mrs. Punnett, he says, Mrs. Punnett, as far as I'm concerned, you can keep the rest of them. Miss Clea will always be on the top of the heap made. Oh, I said, then what about that debutante thing, Carol? When you're always talking about that fertile daughter? Oh, he says, she's just a bit of candy floss, a couple of legs would be better.
Did you say 4 years, madam?
Yes, Colonel, 4 years in this room.
I know that voice. It's Clea.
Clea?
Please, anything that is going on That's it. Take my hand. That's it. Everything's gonna be all right, Shannon, right?
Are you sure that's your daughter's hand you're holding, Colonel?
What? Carol? Isn't this your hand?
No.
Must have lived with your daughter for well over 20 years, Colonel. What remarkable use you've made of your eyes. All right, well, my kinky game time. Let's all play Guess the Hand.
Oh, good God.
Would you rather play Guess the Teeth?
Harold?
Who's got teeth like a big fence? Oh, how disgusting.
Oh, well, that's me, dear. I'm Queen Disgusting. All right, who's that?
I don't know. Yes. I don't know and I don't care.
Oh, go on, have a go.
It's Bryn. You can't trick me like this. It's Bryn's like stupid hand.
I'm afraid you're wrong.
I'm not. You're lying.
I'm not.
No, you're lying. Let's go.
All right, Harold, your turn.
I don't want to play. It's a bloody silly game.
Oh, come on.
Well, it's Brinsley. Yes.
Well done.
How does he know that? How does he know your hand and I don't? No. Just tell me. Answer.
Get me, Sarah.
No, I'm not.
Just stop.
I won't. No, Daddy, please. Shopping carts in the supermarket. All those wine carts filled with beans and bottles. They aiming you on purpose. No offense from anyone. People used to say, yes, madam. Thank you, madam. Do you want it delivered? Now all they say is cornflakes over there. Biscuits over there. Brimmer over there. Cat food over there. Green stamps, free balloons, television. Oh, Daddy! It's awful! And then the godless ones. All those heathens in helmets laughing me to scorn. But not for long. Oh, no! Who shall stand when he appeareth? He'll stop them. He'll strike them from their motorcycles. He'll dash their helmets to the ground. Verily, I say, there shall be an end to sneering and an end to sniggering in leather. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on.
Come on, Ferdinand. I think it's time we went home.
Yes, you're quite right. I'm sorry I can't stay longer. But I'm afraid for millionaires on par with the rate. So typical of modern manners. Express my regrets if you please.
Sir.
Thank you, Clea. Thank you very much.
Anytime.
You had no right.
No.
You hopped out on me.
Is that what I did?
You said you never wanted to see me again.
I never saw you at all, Brinsley. You should live in the dark. It's a natural element.
Whatever that means.
It means you don't really want to be seen. Why is that, Brinsley? Are you afraid if someone really saw you, they'd never love you?
Just go away.
I want to know.
Yes, yes, yes. You always want to know. Just pick away. Why is that, Clea? Have you ever asked yourself why you need to do that?
Perhaps because I care about you.
Perhaps there's nothing to care for. So, big artist.
Stop pitying yourself. It's always your vice. I told you when I met you, you'd either be a good artist or a cheap fake. You didn't like it because I refused to give you applause.
Yes, God knows you certainly did that.
Is that what she gives you? 20 hours of an ego massage every day?
At least our life together isn't a replica of the Holy Inquisition.
And don't say you did enjoy it.
Enjoy it! I hated every second of it.
Yes, I remember.
Every second.
I recall.
We left Finland. It was the happiest day of my life.
Mine too.
My sign was released.
So did I.
dancing that very night.
So did I. We're live in the tip room.
Well, that's very good then.
Fine. Super.
It's great to see you looking so happy.
You two radiant with self-fulfillment.
No doubt this is very funny to you two.
It is actually.
I'm not so easily amused, however, madam. Miller,
Oh, Colonel.
hold your tongue, I'm talking.
Leave it, Daddy, let's go home.
Kindly use to me,
Carol, look, I can explain.
What the hell to explain? All the time you were going with me. She was in the background. That's all there is to it. What were you doing? Wait a sec. Here.
What?
You're waiting for letting me back.
Oh, very droll, madam, very droll indeed. Laugh your fill. Miller, do you know what would have happened to a young man like you in my day who dared treat a girl the way you have treated my duckling?
Happened, sir?
You would have been thrashed, sir.
Fresh.
You would have felt the mark of a father's work across your seducer's shoulders.
Oh, would I, sir?
You would have raised your guttersnipe voice in a piteous scream for mercy and forgiveness.
Harold?
You little thief! Have you seen the state of my room?
Harold, what are you talking?
My lonely room! My elegant room! The most well-cared room in this entire district! One chair turned absolutely upside down. Another one just sitting on top of it like a junk shop. Oh, but that's not the worst of it. Not by the long shot.
Chuck?
I thought I was living up to a friend all these years, but it turns out you were just a little thief.
Harold, you've gone mad.
This is my reward, isn't it? Taking care of you for all these years. You were too much of a slob to do it for yourself. To have all of my best pieces stolen to impress your girlfriend and her daddy. Where is my sofa? Where is my chaise lounge?
Kindness to you.
Unbelievable.
Harold, it was an emergency. I can explain.
Not another word out of you. You and your little nit should carry it right back to my room, along with any of the other bits you might have taken. This shall be the end of our friendship, Brinsley. We shan't be speaking again.
No!
I think I'm going to have to smash you, Brinsley. Oh, yes!
Say, this'll be rash.
I'm very much afraid I'm going to have to smash you. Smash! That's fair too! Smash, smash! Smash for smash!
You've gone mad.
I agree, sir. It's time for the run.
Let's be reasonable. As our British savages always had the most civilized of instincts. Don't join the army. Harold! Clea!
Damn it!
Hush up, Colonel. We'll be able to hear them by their breathing.
Good night.
Oh, God, it's the electrician.
What the devil are you doing up here? Have you mended the fuse yet?
Or you're just going to keep us in the dark for the whole night?
Please, not the words. Accuse is vented.
Oh, thank God for that.
Hello, please. Mr. Miller. Where are you? What is this darkness? It's a joke, yes? Ah, no! That is not very funny to people. Just because I
quite yet, Grimsley, if I were you.